Hey there, Bootzone here. This is the cartridge out of this tap. Really easy to change. It went really smoothly. I've done it now, but this is the intro to the video because I didn't record an intro at the start. There's a little Allen key in there. It's 2.5mm or 3mm, something like that. You take it out, this lifts up, and then you crack into it from there, and the video will tell you what to do. Stay tuned. I'm out to replace a tap cartridge. Dripping tap, dripping from the top, and it's a Grohe tap, quite an expensive, well, relatively expensive. It's not a cheap one. Cartridge is in there, but it's held in place by this hex nut plate. I don't know what you call it, but I haven't got a, what would it be, 35 or something spanner. So I've got my vice grips on 2 flat bladed screwdrivers, and that has been enough to open it. And so now, just on the screwdrivers alone, I can unscrew that ring. So you can see the nut there. A flat screwdriver on each side and the vice grips across them was enough to get a purchase on it. And that's about as good as I can do. So let's get this fellow out if I can. Still need the screwdrivers. So I'll just do them in my hand this time, and that's enough to guide it out. And the reality is that if it would come loose like that, well then it'll tighten up like that. You can't get your fingers in there at all. It's probably a particular spanner socket, just a box socket that fits on there nicely, but well, I haven't got it. There's the cartridge, and I have another one ready to go, but I don't know if the one I have is Grohe. I'd say that's part of your problem there. Those O-rings are a bit knackered. In fact, I wonder if that's the only issue. So here's the replacement cartridge. It comes in a box and it has this number 4637400, and that corresponds with the 46374 on the old one. This is 2006, I think. So that makes it 17 or something years old. 18 is 2024 now. This is the new unit. Looks like the old unit. That's slightly different. It has these jellies or rubbers built in there on the back rather than the old rubber washers that are, well, they're perished anyways. It has a different plug, which I don't think is going to fit because it's got a different thread in there. So I think I'm going to have to replace it with what was originally here. So let's just try. It has a couple of O-rings actually as well. There's an O-ring here on this piece. I wonder, should there be an O-ring at the bottom? One didn't come out. Just around there. I don't know that it should, but it comes with 2 and it comes with another plastic block for the top. Let's just try offering it up. So it's got the 2, hard to see there, but 2 what would you call them, dowels or something like that. That's it in position. That down. I found out that that's a 36, I think, which is also, I think it's 1.25 inches, so this should fit. I can't really feel if that's, it feels like it's threading in properly. It wasn't completely tight before if it came off with 2 screwdrivers, so it looks okay. Left, right, and up and back. So will this one fit it? Oh, let's put this guy on first. I think that O-ring is okay. So I'll just moisten the rim there with a bit of the old, and push that down. That goes on nicely. I gave it a pretty good clean before when I took it off, so it should be okay. Right, it seems okay. And I'll take all that stuff out of there. I need to try and open this because I don't think there's screw is missing from the bottom of that waste. If I'd paid more attention, I might have had that with me. Because the pop-up is working down there in the hole, but it isn't, it should have a screw in the bottom of that to pop up, and it isn't. It doesn't, so that's no good. That's a different issue. I've just pushed it in. Right. So back up underneath. These things were dripping before whenever... Yeah, that won't do, will it? Let's try opening this. Well, in fact, let's close that, because that's now failed. So I've got a second job to do here. Let's just try the other one. I'll have to clear everything from beneath out, I think. So that one's doing okay. But if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do both of them. It's dripping. Right, I'll clear this away, but let's just check the action now that it's up. So that's what it looks like now. No drips anywhere around here that I can see. So it looks good. The drain is another issue. I might tackle that in another video. Under here, I have replaced the angled service valves. I'm just looking, there's a drip appearing up at the back there. So I need to cinch down on that somehow, which is a bit tricky. But everything else is looking okay. Yeah, I better tighten that one up. Just needs a little nip. I've spent a bit of time faffing with this plug as well. And I've got it working by putting a 6mm screw into it. It would be better if it was brass, but I don't have one to hand, and that's the way it is. I would like to put a little bit of tape on the bottom of that, just to stop it clacking off the pipe. I've cleaned that out and it's pretty good. Let's just have a look at the detritus. It's pretty mean, mostly hair, right? I'll take that home, tidy up here, and get on with it. That was how to do that Grohe tap cartridge. Questions or comments, leave them below. Thanks for watching. See you later. So one last look underneath before I go. Yeah, that's they're both staying dry. I don't know if they are focusing here, but yeah, that's dry. The one in front was never wet, no drips, nothing. Grand. Good to go. Whoa. Thanks for watching. See you later.